Some business owners say to me, well, why would I bother showing these people an ad when I've got their customer details and I can simply email them? And the truth is, if you've ever seen some people's scary inboxes, they can have sometimes tens of thousands of unopened emails. Welcome back to the Teach Traffic podcast with myself, Ilana Wexler. This is a show where we reveal the best tips, tricks, and tactics to increasing your website traffic and then converting that traffic into leads and sales. We also discuss what's working right now in the ever-changing world of web marketing so you can apply it to your business. Welcome back to the Teach Traffic podcast. I'm your host, Ilana Wexler, and today we are doing a quick tip episode. But you may have noticed that this podcast has now got a different name. If you've been listening to this podcast for a while, it did used to be called Talking Web Marketing, but now it is called Teach Traffic, and that's because we are launching a brand new website called teachtraffic.com, and we are obviously aligning our podcast with this new and exciting website that will be launched really soon. Alrighty, so in this quick tip episode, I'm going to be talking about a really common question that I get asked. And the question that I get asked really often by business owners is, should I show ads to my existing customers? Now, personally, I am a big believer in doing this for a few reasons that I'm going to outline in this episode. Firstly, we all know in doing business that the people who are most likely to buy from you are the people who have bought from you previously. They've had an experience with your brand and maybe that particular product. Hopefully it was a nice and pleasant experience. And so therefore those people are way more likely to do business with you than somebody who has never done business with you, right? So the question of should I show ads to my existing customers? Well, yes, because they are likely to purchase again, having engaged with your brand. Now, you can show an ad to your existing customers, but for a different product or a related product. So that's one application that you can do that. And you can also show ads to try and get people to maybe buy the same product again. Some business owners say to me, well, why would I bother showing these people an ad when I've got their customer details and I can simply email them? And the truth is, if you've ever seen some people's scary inboxes, they can have sometimes tens of thousands of unopened emails. So relying solely on email marketing to try and get people to repurchase or to showcase some related products, it's quite short-sighted, and you're missing out on lots of additional sales if you rely solely on email marketing. Because if you're experienced in email marketing, you will know that email open rates are definitely not 100%. And even the people that open them, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to take action. You might have got them at an inconvenient time and then your product is forgotten about. So personally, I am a really big fan of combining ads with email marketing, and the times that I have done that with my clients and even in myself in my own business, we've noticed a massive difference in performance and return on investment. And the truth is that showing ads to your database, it's often a relatively small audience, so it really doesn't cost very much. We're talking like $5 or $10 a day, obviously depending on your email size, but really we're not talking a big amount of money here. Okay. Personally as well, that I am a fan of showing Facebook ads to existing customers for another reason of the social aspect of Facebook ads. Hopefully, if somebody has purchased your product, they've loved your product and the experience, they would be more inclined to comment nicely on your ad saying, oh, let's say you show an ad for some skincare product that you bought. If I love the skincare product, I'd be quite inclined to write, I love this product, use it all the time, and I might tag a friend saying, hey, you'd love this too. I'm not going to forward an email to my entire database or my entire contact list and do that, but I will comment on the Facebook ad, and I will also might even share the ad. So you'll get lots of great social proof on an ad that you can then use to show cold audiences. So you might choose to show your existing customers for like 3, 4, 5 days, turn the ads off to your existing customers, get it nicely sprinkled with really good social proof, and then show that ad to cold audiences so that cold audiences see that people have had a really lovely experience and they love your product and they're kind of raving fans. So I would do that with Facebook ads. I probably wouldn't do that with Google, purely because there is not that social aspect. They can't share a Google ad, they can't comment on a Google ad. So that's often a strategy that we will do to get some really nice looking ads that we then use for the cold audiences. So there you have it. That's my quick tip episode today. If you haven't ever shown ads to your existing database, why don't you try it today and you'll be amazed at the results. We're going to make the show notes available for today's episode on teachtraffic.com, so you can check it out there. And if you want to join our amazing community, our PPC Academy, where I personally teach you how to get better results from your Google ads and Facebook ads and master Google Analytics, then check out teachtraffic.com and you can join our lovely community there. Thanks so much for listening and stay tuned for future episodes. Thanks so much for listening to the Teach Traffic podcast. For more information on each of these episodes and handy PDFs that you can download, head on over to teachtraffic.com.